welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I will be doing a what should you pay attention to due to your intuitive style video, alright? So for this I'll be using some concepts brought to us by Chris Duncan from his program Super Conscious Education. And I will, with that being said, I will also be using the Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein Oracle deck, alright? And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. So, the first group of individuals, okay, for today's insight, I just have to say that at least me, okay, I'm extremely annoyed at something. And you might be feeling this as well. Seeing as this is a collective reading, you might feel extremely annoyed at this as well. And I think what you're annoyed at is yourself, because I surely am annoyed with myself in this situation for not being able to use my intuition well. Or if I am using my intuition well, it's like I'm getting half information and I'm like, I am having difficulty getting into the entirety of the information, but generally that's the case because your angels and guides or your ancestors want to protect you from something. So either way, I'm annoyed at myself because what I wanted to happen is not happening, and I'm getting a little ticked off at me. So maybe there is a little bit of self-annoyance involved this week. So be mindful of that. And also I'm annoyed at myself, but I also understand why I have been thinking the way I've been thinking, and I understand that it's a passing phase. It's going to be alright. Everything is meant for my expansion and all that fun stuff. So, with that being said, that was it for my insight. Alright, so now on to the reading. And for that, I'll be using the 9 orientations. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let's get into the cards and concepts. So, the first group of individuals I will be divining for are my perfectionists. The individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. And you got, this is an oracle card, so it can, even if it comes out in the reverse, you read it upright, right? So it says, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So my perfectionists, if you feel like you're not really getting the support from, I don't know whom, but something is telling you to continue down this path anyway, that's just because you subconsciously know that someone's alarm is beeping and it's kind of distracting. In either case, might be a car reversing. In any case, so you continuously going to this, even if you don't have the physical manifestation of it yet, is just you knowing that subconsciously something's gonna happen. But until something does happen, I don't suggest you show any more signs of interest, because if nothing's coming from the other side, even if you subconsciously know something's coming from the other side, if there's no proof, tangible proof that you can, base yourself off of, don't go there. This is my thing. I've had so much difficulty with this for my entire life. I love possibilities. And unfortunately, possibilities don't necessarily like me. Alright? So that was it for my perfectionists. Alright. So we're going to try this one more time. Okay? I've pulled the cards and I tried to read them, but For some reason, the video did not take. So this is the third time I'm trying to record this portion. So for the helpers, I polled the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any situation. I polled for you guys. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Okay, this is the image. And so basically, what you should be paying attention to is where do you feel like a helper? And you can direct your prayers towards that in order to get the situation to get better. But as much as you want to help the situation, you have to be able to separate yourself from that situation, because maybe your involvement in it is not necessary or is not required at this time, and you need to be able to let it go. You want to help, which is great, but you don't need to be there holding their hand in order to allow them to, exit the situation that they currently find themselves in. Okay? So that was it for my helpers. For my achievers, I polled, and the achievers are the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. Okay, so this card says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Because if you pay attention, everything that is happening in your life at this moment is meant to teach you something. Okay? And if you understand that all the things that you learn is to bring you back to the light, you will accept the lessons more easily. Now, if you prefer the dark, you can stay in the dark if you like, but whenever you feel like coming back to the light, as difficult as it might seem and as big as a hill to climb as it might seem, you can always do that, okay? So always remember, you can always come back to the light, okay? My gorgeous achievers. All right, so now on to the individualists. The individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, and for what aim and what purpose. And the card I pulled for you guys is Oneness is My True Nature. So this week, my individualists, what you should be paying attention to is in what way you can use your abilities to unite people together and make sure that they stick together and be happy and merry and all that stuff. Because your thing is to make sure that everyone is good. Everyone accepts each other as they are and all that jazz. Alright? So that was it for my individualists. Now on to my investigators. The individuals who intuitively know what to research, how long to research it, where to research it, and for what aim and what purpose. Alright, so I pulled for you guys, I am the dreamer of my dream. And what this is telling me is you have complete control over your current reality. Alright, it's harder to imagine, but you really do. And once you understand that, alright, and that you accept it, that you have complete autonomy and complete control over what you are currently experiencing, then and only then will you be able to fully be able to change the dream that you are in. Okay, and all that you need to do that is to change the dream, concentrate on something else, do something else, change your focus. That is all you need to do. Okay, so that was it for my investigators. So now on to my loyalists, the individuals who intuitively know what to stay loyal to, how long to stay loyal to it, and for what aim and what purpose. So please God, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to just their intuitive style this week. Please God, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to declaring to stop. And you got, why are all the cards coming out in the reverse? Am I pulling it the wrong way? I don't know. It's annoying. Anyway, like I said in the beginning, in the opening, in the introduction, or in the insight, you might be annoyed with something. So this card says, I am the loving energy of the universe. I am the loving energy of the universe. Now what this tells me is actually, it reminds me of a biblical thing, which is God has created us in his image, or in its image. I prefer calling it it, because it's an energy. It's not a person. It's something. It is a thing, but it's an energy that is in all of us, and that's how it is omniscient. It's omniscient, omnipresent, and all of that stuff, right? So just remember that you are made of the same stardust as stars, or same stuff as the universe. You're made of God juice. You are God's creation. God made you like this for a specific reason, so that God can learn more about itself through you. Now, I hope that made sense. If not, ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer. So, you are the loving energy of the universe. I know it might not feel like it at times, but you are. And if you think about it, everyone else is as well. Maybe in an indirect fashion, but we definitely are. So that was it for my loyalists. Now on to my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want. No, what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style? Alright, and you got, in every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So basically, at every given moment, the universe wants to calibrate, wants to harmonize, wants to bring everything in balance. Alright? I'm thinking of the chaos theory, because if you think of fractals, I don't know how, this is basically channeling, alright? I have no idea where this is coming from. In fractals, there are some moments where it's basically, it looks like nothing, it looks completely ugly, but then it gets back to a more aesthetically pleasing image, and then it goes back to like chaos, and then it comes back to aesthetically pleasing images, right? So now on to my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know what to keep safe, how long to keep it safe for, and for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what attitude, what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my, there you have it, for my protectors, please come forward and share. And the card that fell out is the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Drop it. My protectors, drop it. Yep. Wherever you feel like at this moment you are a protector, just let it go. I know it's easier said than done, especially for me, but we need to drop it and stat in order to have something similar, or something, the thing that we want, or something better to come in. Alright, So now onto my chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons. And you got, there you go, I got the hang of it. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And this was what I was talking about. So my chameleons, when people are like, no, I don't want, and you hear like, oh no, but they do want, you kind of do have a tinge of, on, like, you're kind of a tinge of truth. There's kind of a tinge of truth in what you are thinking because of all the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay. Because when people are trying to push you away, that's generally because they want to hide something, or they don't want you to know the truth. And the difficult thing is when you know the truth, and when you're like, the French word effleuré, when you're getting close to the truth and you're being like a dog with a bone, and like, no, this is true, what you're saying is a lie, but you're not actually telling them to their face. But you know for a fact that what they are saying is not completely true, but they're like, yes, it is true, leave me alone. And you're like, no, but that is dog with the bone is the image I'm getting. So that was it for my chameleons. All right, so my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, we find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.